Paycheck, you're on Fez.
Ronnie, 2 shows in a replay. I got an Ichiban from the future for you.
Oh, Ichiban from the future? Well, let's do this. And Fez, you be ready to do your spooky from the future voice, okay?
Sure.
From the future.
Phillies beat L.A. 5-1 on their way to the World Series.
All right, look, you fucking
years.
jinx. I don't like to bring up a certain team who's been doing better than anyone would have ever believed. Let's not fucking jinx it. I don't want to bring them up. Leave it alone. God, I hate a jinx. Oh, and then to act like you have it. Here is Derek. Derek, you're on Fez.
Ronnie, $2. What's up?
What do you say, my friend?
Hey, Fez, come on. Why don't you get in for the big win, Fez? The Rays it's red hot down here right now.
It is.
That's just the weather.
If it was red hot, those 5,000 seats would have been filled throughout the season. It would have been filled, in the last month as they were headed towards the division title.
Fezzy, they're above the restaurant. They don't ever open them up. Even the Jaguars closed down some of their seats.
Yes, exactly. They don't support the team fully.
No.
You would think if there was such a demand, I have to see my Rays, I have to be there, that tarp would have been rolled up a long time ago. You can't argue with that.
Come on, Fezzy. Come on in for the big win, buddy.
They're calling you back, buddy. Go ahead, buddy. Hey, buddy.
I'm not their buddy.
You're from St. Pete. Why don't you come on down here and get on some of that Rays fever? Hey, you know who my favorite teams are? Rays and Gators. If the Rays ever played Gators, I'd never stop coming. I'd just come all over I'd jack all over my sister and our tomatoes. We always used to get like hey, you guys are just rocking in the mater fields out here. We're spraying these maters down, just listening to you guys play. Do me a favor, Skinner. And after Skinner, could you play me some more Skinner? And then wrap that up with Skinner. They like Skinner.
Oh, do they? Big fans.
Wrong. You remember when that plane crashed? That was a bad day. That was a bad day. This is my son, Skinner, and my girlfriend, Skinner. We all love Skinner. Love. I am like fake Skinner, traveling around the country right now. Here is... But Fez, why don't you join in? That's your team.
I am not going to join in. If the hometown won't support them, I'm not going to be fake and do it.
I don't know what that means. Fake and do it? I know you're not a baseball man. You're a football man. And you've made that clear.
Totally.
You don't live a lie.
No, not at all.
But what I'm saying is this. This is a hell of a baseball team. These fucking guys can swing. Look at the lineup. You got Skinner, followed by Skinner. Then there's Leonard and 2 more Skinners. Here's Todd. Todd, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, 20 years ago today...
Sergeant Pepper taught the band to play. What happened, Todd?
20 years ago today...
Sergeant Pepper taught the band to play. What happened, really?
Hey, the Phillies suck.
What happened 20 years ago, Todd?
Gibson homered.
Oh, that was the famous Kurt Gibson homer.
Right.
20 years ago, Fezzy. Kurt Gibson homers with his 2 fucking broken legs. Ran around and it was never seen again.
That was it, huh?
Yeah. They ended up selling his legs off. Here is Danny Boy. Oh, Danny Boy.
What's going on, boys? How you doing?
Pipes to pipes, you're calling, my friend.
2 things real quick. Fez, you're absolutely right with the tarp. They're not above the restaurant. They're just the upper deck of the upper bleachers. They're just blocked them off because they couldn't sell at the games. They're going to open them up for the World Series. And second, if it does go to Game 7, head-to-head Sunday night versus the Buccaneers in Tampa Bay, there's going to be nobody at Game 7 in Tampa.
Tampa is one of those towns that is a football town. They're a one-sport town. And that's not saying anything bad about Tampa. It doesn't mean anything.
Right.
But the people in Tampa tend to feel like, Fez, that during baseball season, they're paying attention to football trades.
Yeah, and it would be interesting to see if
What would it be?
Interesting if this series went to Game 7 up against a Buccaneers nationally televised game on ESPN.
Who are they playing?
Or on NBC. It's the Seahawks.
That sounds awful. Bucks against the Seahawks. The two last expansion teams.
Yep. And I guarantee Tropicana Field would be empty.
Why don't you say I guarantee you? Because I like when you guys do that.
I guarantee it.
I guarantee it. Skinner's the best band of all time. You ever hear their one song, Freebird? Because that song kicks ass. Hey, I'm calling up because I was listening to your radio station and you were playing a song that wasn't Skinner. Could you please fix that?
Nothing's broken.
Could you fast forward to the part where they really start rocking? That helps me slap my wife. Here is Will. Will, you're on Run of Fez.
Ron, I'm wondering what bet you're going to have with Fez once the Rays are playing the Phillies.
I don't want anybody to act like the Phillies are going anywhere. I don't even want to say that name. That's a jinx. Let's act like it's not happening. Let's, with all the nerves that we have, enjoy it. Enjoy the stomach cramps that we feel waiting for the bottom to drop out and our entire family to go falling back to earth, smashing into the pavement. This is the fun times. Here's Bill. Bill, you're on Run of Fez.
29,875, my brother.
I'm going to play this for you. All right, my friend? And I do consider you my friend. We call the show.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Ronnie B, 28 years ago to the day, the Phillies went up 2-0 over those.
Shut up with your fucking jinx. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with people? This is step on a crack, break your mother's back time.
Everyone thinks they're a history major today.
You know what the fucking word is, Fez?
What?
Mum. Mum is the word.
Oh, that's the word?
And of course, bird, 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 bird is the word.
I thought grease was the word.
Can I tell you something? You're the bad luck motherfucker of all time. And that's why I don't want a certain team's name to come up on this radio station.
I'm not saying anything.
Because you, my friend.
Right.
And I love you. I love you like you're my niece. But you are the biggest fucking jinx in the history of jinxes. No jinx comes close to you. Rex. Rex, you're on the Run of Fez show. Well, Rex, go ahead, buddy.
Hello, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
I got an Ichiban for you.
Yeah.
The Phillies re-signed Mitch Williams.
All right, motherfuckers. I've asked you not to jinx. I need a priest in here to throw holy water. I need an Indian to do a dance. I need a monk to sit here and light something and smudge the room and cleanse it through smoke. I don't like to fuck around about this, Fezzy. I'm talking about a team that hasn't won in 28 years, and I'm talking about a city who hasn't had any championships in 25 years. That's a joke to you fucking winners out there in the world. You know, they got a name for the winners in the world. I want a name when I lose. Now, I know they call Alabama the Crimson Tide.
Mm-hmm.
Call me Deacon Blues. Deacon Blues. Matt, you're on Fez.
Yeah, hey, buddies. Just wanted to remind you, Ron, it was 14 years ago today that John Kruk had his rotten nut taken out.
All right, see, that's another thing I don't want to hear about. I don't want to hear about any of the bad stuff. No jinxes.
See, that sounds like a jinx.
Here's Bob. Bob, you're on Fez.
Hey, Ronnie. Hey, I got a surefire way to kill a jinx.
What's that?
Cowbell to Feds.
Wow, that's ow!
Is it working? Is it working?
No! I got hit with a cowbell. I think it's a very jinx thing. It's really bad luck.
For you. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Eric, you're on the Ron of Fez show.
Hey, buddies. Hey,
Yeah.
Ronnie. Last year on the way to the World Series, the Red Sox had a kind of a big "We Forgive You" ceremony for Billy Buckner, and I was just wondering when you think Philadelphia's going to do the same thing for Mitch Williams.
You jinx son of a bitch. Never bring up that name to me. I'm not really comfortable talking about the final games of this. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Jameson, you're on the Ron of Fez show.
Ronnie, I had a smile on my face last night when that team won for you, buddy. I'm a diehard Met fan, but again, I had a smile on my face.
I don't want to talk about it. Yes.
Congratulations on the victory, Ronnie.
No, stop it with that. Am I the only person who understands? First of all, let me just say this, Hicks. What don't you understand about string band? Do you hear any fucking strings in this? Just turn it off. Turn it off and say to yourself, I know everything is Earl's fault. String band, mummers. What don't you fucking understand? I'll tell you, Fezzy, only one good thing has happened to me this year.
What's that?
And that's a young gentleman named Mooch who befriended us.
He's good.
And other than that, I just can't put up with these guys. And I don't like jinxes. And I don't like coming in playing a fucking ska band and acting like we're walking down Broad Street. Doesn't happen that way. Dave, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, how you doing, Ronnie?
Yeah.
I got big news for you. The Phillies will be champions.
Or would you, please, for the love of the Lord, stop jinxing people? What don't you understand about the wrath of God? God hates the devil, and he hates the city of Philadelphia. We need to keep this as quiet as possible. Do not wake up that slumbering guy. Here is Donahue. Donahue, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Got the Ichiban for you guys today.
And I'm wondering if the guys are scrambling for the right thing. Sure. Here is Donahue. What do you got?
The Phillies finally have a pitching staff that can win it all.
Please, for the love of God. What don't people understand? Yes, I mean, obviously inside, we're all smiling. But you don't want to say it on the air.
It's hard for some people to keep a lid on it.
Yeah, I'm picking that up. I'm starting to pick that up today. Here is, here's RC. RC, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, I got a spy report, buddies.
I would love to hear the spy report.
Spy report.
Yes.
Jay Moore is cheating on you guys. He's on the Adam Carolla radio program this morning.
And you know what I say to that? Go
What's
for it, Jay. Get the word out there about Gary Unmarried. In the middle of my busy night last night, I took a half hour off to watch Gary Unmarried. Fez, the whole family sitting on the couch with a little bowl of popcorn, everybody laughing and hugging each other. The Gary Unmarried show, Fez. You can't. It's good fun for everybody. And here he is, fresh off destroying on the Adam Carolla show, Mr. Jay Moore. Jay, how are you, buddy?
I'm good, Ronnie. In Game 7 of the World Series, who do you pitch for the Phillies?
Jay, please. I am not going to mention this series.
Well, Cole Hamels is going to go Game 1.
I don't want to talk about these things. Why would you do such a thing? I'm not. I've already had my lawyer talk to ESPN. I've had him talk with Fox Sports. I don't think it's right for people to be talking about this stuff.
Keitel said it best in Bad Lieutenant. The series must go 7 games.
It's a pretty good impression. Do it again.
Revenue money alone. Between those two towns, everyone knows there's jobs, right? I went to the ballpark, and I saw Chase Utley, and he told me he's for the big one. Don't you think Joe Torre lost that series for the Dodgers?
I can't, seriously, I don't, I know that you're not a religious person. You weren't raised in the Catholic Church, so you don't know what it's like to be smited by the Lord.
But you won in 1980.
And I don't even like to bring that up. I'm waiting for them to come back and take that ring off of Steve Carlton's finger. Tug McGraw put it best, and he said this: you can't believe. He says you cannot believe.
Are you sure that's what he said?
He does say that, and he means it.
I think you got it wrong, Ronnie. But I think you got to put Chad Durbin on the mound in Game 7.
I don't want to even talk about such things. That's so far away.
Talk about it. It's got to go 7 games.
All right, my prediction is there's going to be a plane crash. If you really want to know how I feel, I honestly think it's going to be the DJ AM thing all over again, and it's going to be a fiery wreckage.
You want to make money? Leave it on the Mets.
All right, Jay. Talk to you later, buddy.
Okay.
There he goes, Jay Moore. Gary Unmarried every Wednesday night, and I like to call it, Fezzy, a night of enjoyment. I don't know why CBS won't put up with that little thing. It's time for a night of enjoyment. Here is Here's Gia. Whoops. Gia, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Cutie Pie says what?
What?
Hi, guys. How you doing?
Good one.
Ronnie, I know we shouldn't talk about this, but, I'm a Yankees fan, a big Yankees fan, but you have got me so into the postseason now, I am going to root big time for the Phillies. I went out and actually bought a Phillies jersey just because of you.
Oh, my God.
Wow,
that's all I need is another jinx ruining this thing.
Come on. No, I'm 36 double T. There's no jinx. No jinx.
Jinx starts with Gia.
Do me a favor, Gia. You and your big titties, turn off the TV. I don't want you bringing me down here. I don't want people talking about this series. It's too much. You don't understand. Being from Philly, it's like a Vietnam vet who tries to explain to people what it's like being in the shit. This poor fucking town doesn't need you people bringing all this stuff up. Andrew, you're on a Fez.
I'm with you, man. We need to let this go. I'm a Phillies fan, and I just can't even think about it right now.
It's awful. Like 11:30 last night, I give my dad a call. I go like this: "How was your night?" And he goes, "Not too bad." And then we both hang up.
That was it?
That was it. Yeah. It's called code, Fezzy. That way, the angels in heaven can't fucking hear what we're talking about. I'll go back and repeat. God has had a jihad on that city, and it's awful. It's a terrible thing. I'm so angry that last night was a good night. I'm furious to know this goes out and plays out on a bigger national spotlight. Jeff, you're on Ron Fez.
Yep, the Ichiban of the day, Ronnie B, is your cupcake now comes with the option of the Philadelphia emblem on the top.
Please don't even bring that up. Let's just, for the love of God, let's stop the Phillies talk, please. I never sit around and ask anything of the listeners. Obviously, I don't ask anything of you, Fez, or the guys on the staff. This is the one present I would like in life. Stop bringing up this alleged World Series. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm watching the other games. I don't know if anybody can beat the Gas House Gorillas. I've never seen a team swat like that fucking brand new team down there in Tampa. Chris, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, hey, Ron.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you're in good hands. Opie's has already picked Philadelphia to win.
No!
Yeah.
That's not good.
As you know, Fezzy, it's a horrible situation when your team moves on. There's nothing worse than that. Jay, you're on a Fez.
Hi, Ronnie. I just put inside the oven the Philadelphia Phillies World Series Championship macadamia nut cookies.
I can't sit around and talk to these people today. 866 Ron Zero Fuzz. 866 Ron Zero Fuzz. It's going to be that kind of day.
Some people, they just...
You could look to change the topic, Fuzzy. I don't need you to massage my neck.
Oh, okay.
This is something you couldn't understand. Your life has been nothing but one happy day after another. You don't know what it's like. You come from a place, you've had sports teams for 3 years, and the championships just keep flying down there.
It is a city of champions.
You're new people. That's what you are down there. You're new people. This team's been around over 100 years. Over 100 years. Here is Strawberry. You're on Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, how you doing?
Yeah.
I just wanted to talk about the other day. Paycheck called in and had a spy report from the future and predicted that the Phillies are going to win 5-1, and that actually happened. So I wanted to know if
believe me when I tell you, I was thinking about that Strega the entire time. How did this witch, this male witch, this warlock, see into the future and pick the score of that game?
I wanted to know if he could maybe give us some scores for some upcoming games, and maybe we can make some money on this thing.
There's something about him I'm not trusting. Like he's part of the devil himself.
Maybe he's got one of those Back to the Future sports almanacs.
Who are you, Anthony?
Just like the Eagles did when they made it to the Super Bowl.
Why? You know what's Dave, where you calling from?
Ohio.
And I want your home address, because I'm going to send you something, okay? I'm going to send you a fucking bullet into your heart. I am going to get on a fucking plane with a gun, and I'm not going to try to hide it. I'm just going to fucking carry a gun, and when they stop me, I'll say, some guy in Ohio jinxed me. Let me in the first class, and I'll be back in 15 minutes. Why would you say such a thing, Dave? Obviously, you listen to us. You must have some kind of a nice feeling for me. Why go and act like this today?
866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ.
What, are we back to awkward again? The last couple days out the window?
I went awkward again.
Why? We're doing so good. You know, we got the secret.
Oh, yeah. Still.
Put it out there?
No, don't put it out there. Nope, we're good.
Here is Phil. Phil, you're on Run of Fez.
2935, my buddy.
What do you say?
Hey, Ronnie B, I got a moral conundrum for you.
All right, let me play this.
Oh no, it's a moral conundrum.
Buddies of mine want to head down to a certain ballpark in Philadelphia today, hang out, enjoy the festivities, but I'm not sure if I should go. Would you be a jinx just showing up there to enjoy it, or do you do what you've been doing all the rest of the weekend?
Hicks, who I got working the phones over there?
That's Frank the intern.
Send Frank in here. Frank, have a seat. I never had you in on the show before. How are you, Frank?
Excellent, thank you.
You running the phones over there?
Yes.
Feel like you're doing a good job?
I feel like I'm getting better.
Frank, you know I don't want to be jinxed, right?
Absolutely.
Why are you letting Jinx call after Jinx call get into me?
I'm
you know
sorry.
these fuckers are trying to destroy me, and they're trying to destroy a city that at one time, Frank, was the capital of this country. All right? We gave it away. You know why?
No.
We're kind of lazy. But like Rocky, okay, I want you to think about that city.
Okay.
All right?
I'll keep it in mind.
No more jinxes.
You got it.
All right? Now, I'm going to let you go back and go in there. But if I got to call you in here again, Frank, I'm going to dig your fucking eye out with my thumb.
Okay.
So right now, no jinxes whatsoever. And I want to call you Two-Eyed Frank. But I get another fucking jinx call like that, I'm going to dig your fucking eye out.
You got
all right?
it.
Best of luck to you in everything that you're doing. There goes Frank. He's a good kid, but he doesn't understand everything.
I think he's going to do much better now.
Scott, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, what's up? Hey, I got a moral conundrum for you.
Hold on, let me play this.
Oh no, it's a moral conundrum.
All right, a couple weeks ago, I was in Nashville. I met Faith Hill's cousin. This guy is a nice guy. He was diabetic. He was missing a leg, and he was in a wheelchair. But he kept bragging about how rich he was, how much money he had, flashing his credit cards, buying everybody drinks. And I'm just a poor truck driver. And I was standing next to him. I felt something hit my leg. I looked down, and it's a big fat knot of 20s. Now, I put my foot over this knot of 20s, thinking whether I should give it back to him or keep it. Now, I was going to give it back to him. I picked it up. I was about to hand it back to him. Then he said something else about how rich he was. So I stuffed it in my pocket. I finished my beer. I said, I got to go. I jumped in my cab, and I left. Now, was that the right thing to do?
All right, when you count it up the loot later, how much money do you have on you?
$880.
$880 from a crippled guy.
Well, he was a millionaire.
Well, but a crippled guy.
Well, he was bragging. He had, you know.
So what's your point?
Well, he was drunk. He dropped it. If I didn't pick it up, somebody else would have.
So you want me to tell you it's okay to steal from a crippled guy with money?
Was that stealing? Well, did I really steal?
Yes, you did steal. Here's the problem. You want to steal and have it be okay. You have to be able to say to yourself, I'm going to steal, and that'll be the end of it. Okay?
Yeah, I mean, I feel
you got to live with your sin. Can you live with it?
Yeah, oh yeah, I can live with it.
Then stop calling and asking to make sure that it's an okay thing. Whether I would do it or not is not the way it's okay. You do things that aren't okay. Fez, would you have kept the money?
No, I would have given it back to the guy.
Hicks, would you have kept it?
I probably would have kept it, yeah.
Dave, would you kept it?
Yes, very much so.
Now, a guy you never met before, he's drunk, he's missing a leg, he drops $880, fuck him. That's his own problem. But then you can't come back to act like, well, it's okay. You got to think to yourself, I did something wrong and fuck him. You don't want to lose your whole moral compass here. You want to have rules even when you break them. You're a sinner.
Yeah.
Now enjoy your $880.
All right, go Phillies.
All right. Don't you fucking... Frank, what are you doing to me? What are you doing? Did you tell that guy to fucking lead up some crazy story? Only to have that... Don't come back in, Frank. I'll take your eye. Don't let them let you come back into this room. Whopper Jr., you're on Run of Fez.
Dick Holder 16.
All right. The Dave fans are just coming out of the woodwork today.
Face. It's my time of the month.
I just got a spire for it. Juan Samuel just said, "Good luck, Phillies," from the Great Dominican Republic.
Motherfucker. I am going to get you, Frank. Frank, whatever you do, hide yourself from me. I am going to dig your eyeball so far out. If anything, you know what to do? You pray this jinx doesn't take... Frank, this is going to be your fault.
I don't know. I don't want to say anything, but I thought I heard Frank chuckle.
You're laughing now, are you, Frank?
I'm not sure if it was, but it sounded like a chuckle to me, Mr. B. I just thought you should know.
Frank, you might want to start wearing goggles to work.
Here's Wayne. Wayne, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, how's it going, buddies?
Yeah.
$1 million, my friend. Hey, I got a lock for America's Sweetheart, Fez Marie Watley.
Oh, well, thank you, Wayne. I appreciate that.
Absolutely, Fezzy. Hey, and to prove that I'm on Team Bennington, hey, Ronnie, you know how I feel about you tonight. Peace! That's the end of my call, dunk.
Well, here comes the world's slowest waiter. Wasn't too much trouble for you to put that in your armpit and bring it in?
Not at all.
What am I supposed to wash this down with? Saliva?
I was going to get the Cokes. I ran
Well, what waiter does this? Or what waiter brings you your food without a drink?
Bad one.
That's
me.
Drinks first, Earl.
Well, both at the same time.
I'm pretty sure I just heard Earl chuckling at you for not
Son
having
of a
any
bitch.
drinks.
Is that right, Earl? That's a funny situation to you? You know what I'm going to do? Once I dig Frank's eye out with, I'm going to take the, what is that socket, like an optical socket or something?
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
It can't be.
The eye socket.
Yeah, but what's that whole string called? That eye
Oh, the
string.
optic nerve.
Yeah, I'm going to take that optic nerve, Frank's optic nerve, and I'm going to choke you out with it, Earl.
Frank's going to have a great view of Earl's murder.
Here's Stryker. Stryker, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Hey, I just heard through the grapevine that Gary Lee Maddox just started tailgating in the Philadelphia Citizens Park.
All right, Frank, get the fuck in here right now.
Oh, there goes an eye.
Frank, get in here and run your eyeball into my thumb.
It's Monday. Someone's
From
losing
there,
an eye.
start running, right? Keep your eye open and run it into my thumb. What are you doing to me, Frank? You're a new kid, right?
Yeah.
What school do you go to?
NYIT.
I don't even know what that is. Knitting school? What is
Yes.
that?
It's a
Nyet.
It's a private college.
It's a Russian school.
Where is it at?
Old Westbury, Long Island.
What's it cost to get in there? What are your parents?
20 grand.
All right, about 20 G's a year your parents are paying for you.
Yep.
And this is what you've learned to jinx people.
Unfortunately.
What are you winter down in Tampa, you and your family? Why are you doing this to me, Frank? You're a new kid. You seem like you're a good kid. Don't let yourself do this, all right?
I'm sorry.
We're up 3-1.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm going through right now?
I can't imagine.
I'm throwing up in my own mouth as the show. Then I got Fez helping me. Who do you think what old lady would be America's sweetheart? I think it's Cloris Leachman. I don't know what to say back to him, Frank. I'm
Okay.
fucking stunned. I don't even know what he means. These shows that he's bringing up, I have no idea what they are. Dancing Stars. What's that? What is that, Frank? Right now, all I'm thinking of, let's hold it together. And I need you on my side. I need you with me, Frank, more than
Okay.
anybody else.
Sure, you got it.
All right. Here's our good friend Mongo. Mongo, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
I was watching the Simon Pegg movie last night, and I got to ask you, why the hell are the English coming up with such great comedies between movies and TV? And the best American come up with is fucking Adam Sandler. They can't come up with anything funny. And by the way, Frank said, tell me to tell you that Philly rules.
Motherfuck, Frank. I just had a conversation with you. You go to knitting college, and now you're taking a knit needle and you stuck it in my heart, Frank.
With him, it's in one eye, out the other.
Steve, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, guys. Hey, Ron, you looking for the orbital bone or the orbital socket?
I don't know if I am or not, tell you the truth. I like what Fez was saying there with that optic nerve. I'm going to give that one to Fezzy.
Take that, Steve.
It's not a contest,
you got
Fez.
nothing. You're wrong, buddy.
It's not a contest. It's not between you and Steve. Is there no such thing as an optic nerve?
There he is.
Yeah.
But I think you're looking to break an orbital bone.
No, I was actually looking for the nerve to choke him with. I'm not going to jab him with a bone. And I even forgot how that started. Steve, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Ronnie B.
Yeah.
Hey, I need your shirt size and pant size and hat size. Want to make you an honorary mummer for the parade coming up.
That's the end of my show. Donk.
I cannot take any more jinx. That's the end of me, Fez. I'm done. He's trying to jinx.
Frank, you got to knock it off in there.
Hey,
Steve, are you really with a string band?
Oh, no. You kidding me? They wouldn't have
But
me.
I'm not going to have a goddamn... I cannot sit here and have people jinx me. I'm leaving the show today. If everything comes out my way, I'll be back. Fezzy, best of luck with it.
Well, no, I need you here.
I can't do this here. I can't do it anymore.
I understand.
I cannot do it anymore.
Well, yeah, I get that.
I'll have some pizza.
Well, it's delicious pizza. But I probably need you in here. Now, see, Frank, what you've done is you've driven a host off of the show, Frank. And Frank may be one of the worst intern names ever. So I just hope you appreciate it with all the jinx calls, because now Ronnie's left. You know, you don't want to do that to somebody. I think it was made perfectly clear. I think Ron, you know, and the threat of an eyeball being taken out. So, you know, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing to do to someone. Jinxes are very, very, very powerful. I believe in a jinx. I think all kinds of things are jinxes. You just don't want to do that to somebody. And now I'm here by myself. And don't even have any pizza. So, because our waiter needs some 5-hour energy, I guess. So if we could get a handle on the phones and take care of the jinxes, maybe Ronnie would come back in when he's done with his slice. What are you doing, Earl? All right, so Earl is useless. That my jinx just walked in. Earl Douglas. So if we could just knock off all the jinx calls, Frank, if you could scream better, I think everything would be better. I think everybody would be fine. Hello, Ron and Fez.
Hey, I got a spy report.
What's your spy report?
Mitch Williams is dusting off his hat.
All right, come on now. I just asked that if we're going to get Ronnie back, we can't have any more jinx calls. Now, I asked this nicely. Hello, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey.
Yes, John, go ahead.
Sorry about this Frank guy, but I have America's Sweetheart.
Oh, what do you got?
Chase Utley of the Philadelphia.
Okay, now see, that's another jinx. Ronnie's not going to come back if the jinx calls keep going on. Frank, you should be totally aware of this. You people are driving me nuts. Okay, I think I just saw Ronnie grab another slice. Now, that's not a good sign. That's not good at all. That just means he's having a little more pizza. That's a problem. We need to stop the jinxing. Garth, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, I got a moral conundrum.
Oh, okay. What's your moral conundrum? Hold on just a second.
Sure.
Oh no, it's a moral conundrum.
Okay, go ahead, Garth.
Yeah, I'm a Boston native. I'm a diehard Sox fan. I'm wondering if it's okay to cheer for the Phillies when they win the
All
series
right,
tonight.
now, see, we're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it, Garth, if that is your real name. We're not going to talk about it. You have no friends in any places. Just stop. We're not going to do that anymore. We can't have any more of the jinx calls. It's got to stop. Frank, get on the stick. It's annoying as hell. Hey, Stryker, go ahead, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Hey,
How you doing, man?
All right, this is the real Stryker, not that coward that called before. Please, Ron, come back. Please, please, please. I apologize for all of these jinx. Come back. We need you. Please, come back.
All right, thanks, Stryker. All right, see, I think when you're talking about that, he's talking about a previous jinx call. I think that may be a jinx. I'm not sure. I think that could be the problem. So I would really like Ronnie to come back in. I would really like this to be a nice environment for him, where he could come in after he's done with his pizza and enjoy the show. I would appreciate that. So if we could if we could just, move along, that would be a good thing. That would be excellent. So if we could, any idea if Ronnie's done with his pizza yet or anything? Or how we're doing with that? Or if he feels like...
me just fucking eating pizza. I got jinxed.
I understand.
It just happens to be pizza here.
I know, and I have tried to stop the jinx
like
calls.
I walked out for lunch.
I have tried to stop the jinx calls.
No, you keep bringing up, he's eating pizza. That's besides the point.
Yeah, and Frank has sabotaged the phones here.
Oh, Earl's in my seat.
No, I would never be in your seat,
You're
ever.
in my seat.
I could never take that.
Well, you guys remind me of kids. Like, if someone's doing something, they're like, oh, my dad can't come to the phone right now. He's taking a shit. Just giving away everything that goes by. Now I know what Jeff goes through at the hat show with Sheepy. Everybody has a Sheepy. You are my Sheepy. And Jeff's Sheepy is Sheepy. Let me bring in somebody I know I can trust. Someone I know believes in me. Someone who's always going to be there for me. A Big A! Big A! Big A! Big A! Big A! Big A! What's up, Big A?
Hi, Ronnie. Oh, hi, Fez.
Oh, hi, Big A.
And, Ronnie, I always have your back.
I know that.
And
thank God for that, Big
jinx
A.
You.
I know that, Big A.
No way, no how. So.
God bless you. God bless you, Big A. And it was great running into you over at the pizza box. Fezzy, I did not walk out on you to eat a slice.
Oh, I understand.
No, you don't understand. I heard from Dave, you were just out there, you brought up, is he done eating pizza 7 times?
Yeah, he kept bringing up, why is Ron still eating pizza? And then I
didn't say that, asshole.
Distinctly heard a chuckle.
Oh, my God. Chuckled? That's the third person that chuckled.
That's what
my
I'm just
problems
telling.
today.
I'm just telling you what I heard.
Rich, you're around Fez.
What's going on?
Yeah.
You got your own William H. Macy over there, Fez Watley, rooting for the Bucks, rooting for the Rays. You've got no way to lose this thing, guys.
He is...
God. He's the biggest cooler ever.
He is. He's the cooler. He's cooling off the table right now as I'm sitting here. Big A, what have you been doing lately? I haven't seen you for a while. What's up in Big A's life?
Just working.
Big
hang
A.
out a little bit.
Big A, taking her easy. A Big A. Big A, TCB, taking care of business. A Big A.
Big A, getting her done. Big A.
Big A, one step in front of the other. A Big A. Big A, he's taking what they're giving because he's working for a living. A Big A.
Victor Visionary, Big A.
Big A, he gets up every morning at an alarm clock warning. A Big A. What kind of work are you in, Big A?
I drive a private cab in the Bronx.
Big A, driving his life away. A Big A. Weed, wine, and whites. A Big A.
Who's gonna drive you home tonight?
A
Big A.
A Big A. A Big A, he's here in his car. He feels safe as the ball. Big A, Big A,
Big A, you can drive my car.
You guys know any seeker? Big A, you ever had any famous people in that cab?
Not too many, no. No, I haven't.
You refuse? Big A only gives rides to the regular Joes. Big A.
Big A, Fred Lunch Bucket.
Fred?
Sitting shotgun.
Big A, bringing back the Gary Newman. Big A. You know, I hear them constantly bringing up Joe Sixpack. No one ever says anything about Joe 8-Ball. Why can't we do something for the regular Joe 8-ball out there?
How about Joe Plumber?
Yeah, Joe Plumber. That's very true, Big A. Big A, going back to the talking points. Big A.
Repeating Ron. Big A.
Big A, working with Hannity. Big A. You're the best, Big A. You got a lady in your life right now, Big A?
No, not right now.
Big A, taking it studly. A Big A.
Don Juan, eat your heart out, Big A.
Big A, too much for any one woman. A Big A.
Big A, my cock's for sale.
It is?
Big A, what? Your cock is for sale? A Big A.
Only to the ladies.
Oh, gotcha. Big A. Big A, bringing back hetero in 2008. A Big A. Big A, do you decide which way you're going to be voting in this election?
Actually, honestly, I haven't.
Big A, the last undecided. Big A.
Big A, better hurry up and make your mind.
AJ's left, Big A.
Election's right around the corner, Big A.
Big A doesn't watch satellite news. A Big A.
Big A, I'm thinking of going with Perot. Big A.
Big A. Elect what? Who? Someone's running for something? A Big A. What's bothering you, Big A? What's going on in the country you think needs to be dealt with?
Well, a lot has to be dealt with, economy and
a
lot of things that has to be dealt with.
Big A, almost too much to even think about. Big A.
It's turned depressing. Just
Big A, do you smoke cigars at all?
No, I don't. That's why I can never be in the...
Can't be in the cigar club, huh?
Yeah.
Too bad. Big A, too cool for Ronnie B. Big A.
I ain't joining shit. Big A.
Big A. Any club that's fucking good enough for me stinks. Big A.
Big A.
Steve, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, guys. They just identified the killer of Jennifer Hudson's nephew as a tag team of Manny Trio and Greg Blazinski.
I'm gonna fucking get you. What's his name, Frank?
Frank,
the fucking tank your mind. Frank, you're gonna be the dead rabbit with your fucking eye dug out of your skull. Big A.
Want me to take care of your light work?
Oh! Big way, bringing back the cliches. Big A.
Pun intended. Big A.
Big A, working the wordplay. Big A. Here's our good friend Crazed.
Hey, Ronnie. Hey, Fezzy. What's up, Big A?
Hey, what's up, Crazed?
What's the deal with playing both sides? I mean, I heard you on the O&A show saying that you were that Ron and Fez are gay and O&A all the way. Are you trying to play both sides or something?
Big A, kind of homophobic about Ron and Fez. A Big A. Were you playing both sides, Big A? Because that's a great strategy, Big A. Big A, always making sure he can be cool wherever he's at.
Are you trying to play both sides? Are you trying to be phony and upset Ronnie and Fezzy?
Wow.
Things behind their back.
And crazy.
When did this happen today, Big A?
This I don't have terrible raps like you do.
Oh! Shut down.
Oh, snap.
Oh, shit, son.
Well, that was a great comeback.
Well, you
Okay, that was a great comeback, Grace.
On the dime, but you don't have no rhymes, so step off. You know what rhymes sometimes.
Anybody could do that. Holy shit.
Why
That's
you
terrible.
rap? Why you rap for us, Big A?
No, I don't do that. That's not my thing. I don't rap.
Bring it in, Big A.
No, because anybody could do that.
Big A in the house, everybody. A Big A in the house, everybody. A Big A in the house, everybody.
On the ones and twos, I come up with the twos, and I'm challenging Big A because he can't play. Good morning, too, crazy man with the play.
You're getting snored at here.
Guy, grab the mic, Big A.
I don't have that's not my thing, you know?
Is this it?
He's
doing
off
it now?
to a good start.
Yeah. I like when he brought back scratching. All right, Crazed.
All right, ready.
Bye, Crazed.
Bye, Crazed. Take care. Oh, it's our old good friend Snuggin. Snuggin, German Fez.
What's up, buddies?
Yeah.
I actually just wanted to call and, as much as I hate this, congratulate the Phillies on their upcoming World Series championship.
What are you doing? Why would you fucking call with the Jinx?
Just wanted to say congrats.
It's hideous. You believe that, Big A?
That's horrible. I think Frank's doing a horrible job, you know?
You're right about that,
You know?
Big A. You know what? Finally, I get somebody here who sees what I go through every day. A Big A. A Big A. Understanding people. Big A.
Feeling Ron's pain. Big A.
Big A. A low-rent Dr. Phil. Big A. Big A, any of the chicks that we know you got your eye on? Any of them that you've been checking out lately and saying that looks nice? What if a genie came in and said, hey, any of the 202 girls that you want to hook up with, you can. Who would it be, Big A?
That's really hard because there's HTG.
Wow. Really? That surprised me.
That's your genie wish, girl.
You had that on your eye on that for a little while?
A good couple, though. Don't you think?
Yeah.
He's cool. She likes Bob Seger.
You know what song to play for our Hollywood nights? She goes fucking crazy for that song. Crazy. So when did this all start, Big A? When did you first start to have your eye on her?
Just recently.
Yeah. Back when you were calling me and Fezzy gay and saying you hated us. And why is that a put down, Fez? Why do we live in the world 2008 where O&A thinks the biggest way to put us down is to call us gay?
Yeah, I don't understand that. Maybe it was a compliment.
We're not, but why would they say that? We're not, but what gives them the right to say such a thing?
We don't care what anyone thinks about us, by the way.
Hold on, you saying Fez is not gay?
Yes, of course he's not. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I thought he was.
You knew that,
Big A. Hey. Here's Spike. Spike, you're on Fez.
Dick Holder 76.
Ah. Dave. Loving the East Side Dave show.
I got that's a great show. I got a spy report.
Okay.
Old Lily has just reached out to try to broker a three-way trade, trying to recruit Eastside Dave, and is willing to part with Cole Hamels and Pat Burrell.
You know something? You fucking jinxy son of a bitch. Let's just drop. I don't even want to bring up what happened over the weekend, Big A, but I'll tell you this. It was not a bad weekend. Well, Big A doing a mummer strut. And Big A, we're going to be taking it right down Broad Street. Right down Broad Street, brother. That's the sounds of Philadelphia. You fucking take that, you grouper eating pieces of shit. Hey, Gary. Gary, you're on the Run of Fest show.
Hey, Ron, I was wondering if you could you throw some razors at the gay guy, please?
Sure.
Ow! That was a big pile of razors.
I love it. I love it. Thank you.
Said throw them at the gay guy.
Here's our good friend Sean. Sean, you're on the Run of Fest show.
Hey, Ron Fez, what's up, man? I just wanted to play devil's advocate for a minute.
Go ahead.
So the Phillies are going to win. They're going to take it all.
You roll.
What a motherfucker, huh? Holy shit. What a motherfucker.
Big A, dropping the F-bomb. Big A.
Big A, you wouldn't like me when I'm mad, Big A.
I'm happy this is an XL channel, huh?
Yeah, it is. Good thing this is an XL
Yeah.
channel. We'd be in huge trouble. Oh, Big A. Oh.
What did Big A say today?
Imagine if we were on terrestrial. We'd be in the PD's office right now.
Fired, Big A.
Big A went too far today. Because that's how all PDs talk. What were you guys doing? You promised me time and time again you wouldn't make pussy noises on the air. And I turn on the radio and... A lot of times we were mad at our PD, we just do that for half an hour. And then he was like, what the fuck? And we go like this. I'd be like this. Carrie, it wasn't me. The fucking traffic girl standing so close to the mic that is picking up the pussy noises. Yeah, you're going to think it's funny when you're out of here. Jordan, you're on Fez.
Hey, buddies, what's happening?
Yeah.
Hey, Ronnie, got a quick question for you. When you're sitting down, getting ready to watch a certain team, do you have any rituals to get ready for it, or
No.
anything
I
special
will,
you do during it?
I will honestly tell you, I've only rolled on the floor like I've had stomach cancer. It's the only thing that I've done. The excruciating nature. I don't know how you Yankees fans have done it over the years. Luckily, this is not something I've had to deal with much, but it's a horrible, horrible thing to see your team so close. And it's not like football where you have one game and it's out. It's
Goes
the
on.
best of 7, and I just feel like they've been in the playoffs for 6 years.
If you get as far as they've gotten, you've had it for a month now. You've had agonizing pains for a month.
And I can't even remember who. I'm like, did we beat the Brewers? How did this even happen?
Yeah.
When was it? Was that last season?
I mean, even
It
the
seems so
Dodgers.
long
The
ago.
Dodgers series feels forever ago. And
I can't remember anything that's been happening.
You saw it like when the Yankees would make the play. I became an altered beast. I revolved my whole life around it, and you just.
But you're used to it. You come from a town of winners. You come from a town where everything fucking goes your way, Earl.
That feeling never goes away though. You still become this lunatic.
We won't even bring it up. Let's just forget it ever happened. Let's just know that this is the fucking joke. 3-1 is the joke. And that's where it spins around.
Well,
because even, I swear to God, even, and I'm not even lying, at the end of the win last night, I go like this. So that's what it's going to be? A fucking 3 sweep to knock us out? That's the fucking good thing? Because I literally thought to myself, if they would have swept this, it would be over right now. This whole thing wouldn't have been done if they just would have swept this.
You couldn't enjoy it a minute, the win for a second?
No.
They have to win tonight. I'm sorry.
Dave?
I didn't mean to.
Why would you fucking say that?
I didn't mean it like
What
that.
is he, Big A?
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's nice,
Son of a
Big A.
bitch.
I apologize, Big A.
Thank God.
I'm sorry, Big A.
Thank God. Don't worry, Dave. This is an XL channel.
Right there. Yeah, no.
He's
goodness.
right about that.
It's the son of.
Here is Bill. Bill, you're on Fez.
Hey, Ronnie,
Yeah.
let's get this jinx off of your back and move it over there on to Earl. Congratulations, Obama.
Well, let me tell you something. The jinx is, of course, Obama winning. That's going to be the actual jinx. But we'll open up the phone lines. It's a nice day down here. And I got to admit, last night, not a bad night. Oh, there they go. Oh, they're doing it. That's it. Let that strut go. This show may be the first 3-hour mummer strut in the history of radio. Heading right down Broad. All right, not a bad night. Here is Bill. Bill, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie.
Hey, buddy.
BAC 13978.
I'll play this for you.
Hoo-ah! Yeah, I got an Ichiban for you.
What's your Ichiban today?
The curse of Billy Penn's hat is officially dead.
Do me a favor. Don't jinx this. Let's just stay very, very quiet about this. I don't know what is happening. Right now, I consider everything just going on okay. Here's Victor. Victor, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Ron, got an Ichiban for you.
Oh, what's your Ichiban today?
God has officially forgiven Philadelphia.
Do me a favor. Do not jinx this. I really don't know what exactly is happening, but as of right now, everything seems to be okay. But the last thing you want to do is throw a jinx.
What?
Stay low.
We may be past that, Ron.
Stay low, brother. Here is, here's our good friend Holly from St. Pete. How are you, Holly?
Oh, have had better days, Ron.
Yeah, I understand, darling.
It's really, but hey, they made it that far.
That's what you got to say to yourself. You got to take the good out of it. I understand 100%.
But I do have an Ichiban.
All right, let me hear your Ichiban.
On Sunday at the Ford Amphitheater in Tampa, Jimmy Buffett will rock the vote for Obama.
All right, so it's going to be the world's oldest rock the vote.
But the catch is you have to go to an early voting site to get the tickets, and the only way they'll give them to you is if you sign up for his campaign or vote.
Or buy a Jimmy Buffett T-shirt or one of his many other tchotchkes. Jimmy Buffett could do me a favor and just put an end to Margaritaville. Just say, I've played this song, I've done it too much, I've polluted too many pool bars in my life.
I'm sure it'll be Obama Bill or something like that by the time he's done.
Well, he is witty. He is really a witty man. Let's head on over here to Bill. Bill, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, I got 3 quick Ichibans for you, Ron.
Yeah.
I got Jay Giles Band, best band in the history of music.
I don't even. Well, wait. Before we get to that, I just like to say to Hicks, and I never say this about another band in the world. Always grab their live version. Always go straight to their live version.
Gotcha.
Because they had, the whole different deal. All right, go ahead, Bill.
Also, I want to say Phillies best team in baseball.
All right, don't jinx this. Whatever you got to do not jinx this.
All right, and the last thing is Ron and Fez best show on radio.
All right, so you can jinx that. That's already been jinxed. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Oh, there they go. There goes my mummers, and they're strutting it out. They're just strutting it out. God bless them. God bless those guys. All right, stop strutting. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Hey, Fez. I just want to let you guys know that, Ronnie, you got nothing to worry about. The Phillies are still the losingest franchise in all of sports with over 10,000 losses.
It's really true, but it wasn't true last night, my man. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero.